Okay, so we have a lot to clean up from last night. Looking around, we'd gotten all of our leftovers and stuff put away, but now we're just left with all the big daddy things to clean. Not looking forward to that. But one thing we are doing today is going to my sister's, and she does this annual thing with them where they like make gingerbread houses or decorate cookies, like something like that. I think it's usually gingerbread houses. I know she did it last year. I'm trying to think if she did it the year before, but now that Genevieve's like old enough to join in with them, she is going to join. Felicity's going to be there, and I'll just kind of wander around with Felicity because she, you know, she'll be into it for like, I'm sure 2 minutes, eat some sprinkles or whatever, and then that'll be that. So, but I think my parents will be there too. So it's just going to be a happy little day over at her place. And I'm excited because her place is beautiful. It's in a downtown area. And so it's just, I don't know. I've only been there a couple times, and I'm just like, it's just so pretty. I love being over there. So I'm going to get ready, dressed, et cetera, and we're going to get our day going. It's a gray, cold day. So I mentioned in yesterday's vlog, it was like 60 degrees. It dropped today. So it is cold. Not like so cold, but I mean, it is way colder than 60. So now it's feeling more like the winter I'm used to, and it's certainly looking more like the winter I'm used to. Very gray, no leaves, everything looks dead.
So last night was our holiday party, and we had so much fun. We talked about it last night, but this is what's funny is we played so many games and all that kind of stuff, and this I feel like is the perfect aftermath of a great game night. We've got chairs of various shapes and sizes scattered about the room. We've got game pieces. We've got sparkly hats. We've got clues scattered all around the floor. We have half-finished drawings, markers, both dry erase and regular markers. We've got crackers, noise-canceling headphones, more hats, so many fedoras, so little time. Bells, blindfolds, even more fedoras, so many fedoras with clues, so little time. I think we had a great game night. Okay, just finished cleaning up the kitchen, so it's all good to go. Now I'm going to dirty it up again because I'm going to make myself an omelet because that just sounds so good. And then once that's done, I'm going to go and try and tidy up the basement, get that all done, and then I'm going to relax for a little bit. I'm going to read the newspaper, my Sunday newspaper. Because as I've said repeatedly, I am actually an 80-year-old man, and I still get my physical newspaper. Okay, well, it may just about be the ugliest omelet I have ever made. Overcooked, messed up, ugly, but I'm sure it's going to be delicious, and I am too hungry to care. Let's go.
Okay, we're here in my sister extraordinaire's beautiful place. You already got artwork from the kids.
Nieces.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. More to hang.
She's got pizza, kits. The kids have made an absolute mess. It is so cute.
Gingerbread making.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. And I want to show you your tree because I'm stealing ideas from it. Oh, my gosh. Her tree is so beautiful. I want to steal the idea of this kind of garland. I just think it is so pretty on there. Of course, her view is ridiculous. All right, Gigi got hers made. That is so cute. I didn't share your name.
Oh.
Well, hello, Fata. Where's Mata? No pictures. Are you about to read to the kids? This is my dad, if you haven't met him. Known as Papa. Papa extraordinaire. Hi, Nana.
Hi.
You haven't been in Vlogmas yet.
Oh, I haven't. That's right.
No, you haven't.
I haven't.
Mm-hmm. I ain't got nothing to say. I just want to show you because you look pretty.
Well, I'll just sit here and be pretty then.
I
think it is, Jay.
This looks like fun. Gina, where'd you get this? TikTok?
TikTok.
It looks so fun.
Okie dokie, I am heading off to the gym, which was actually not on my Sunday afternoon bingo card, but I figured I've got a little bit of time, and as I've said repeatedly, if I do this workout, I'll be sore for like 3 or 4 days. So if I do it today, I don't have to do it for the next couple days. So, excuse me, I'm going to, that's where I'm headed to right now, and then I'll be back. I know Jess and I have a few things we're going to try and get done this afternoon. I don't know what we're doing for dinner. We'll have to figure that out in a little bit, but anyway, yeah, so far, pretty good Sunday. Okay, I cannot believe this, but it is already almost dinner time, which is just crazy. Ah! My goodness, what's happening? Sorry, the TV started auto-playing, and I didn't know what was going on. Anyway, I'm going to make a quick dinner. We're just going to do big salads tonight, and then I'm going to put a little chicken on mine, and Jessica's going to do a little chicken on the side. It's pretty quick and easy. Nothing too exciting. Suppose that's all I have to say. Just a quick update. It's been one of those days that I'm like, I feel like I got a lot done, but it was all just kind of boring stuff, you know what I mean? Which was kind of nice, just having some time to get some stuff done. So, anywho, there's the update. What's going on here? Assembling our salads here, I was just going to show you. So we keep it pretty simple when it comes to salads most of the time. So we have obviously like a spring mix salad there. Then I have, I usually do an egg in mine, like a hard-boiled egg. Cherry tomatoes, and then sunflower seeds or pepitas, whatever we have on hand, which looks like we're almost out there. Oh, and then 2 other things. I always do freshly ground pepper on our salads, and then we also do croutons as well. So anyway, pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and delicious too. But let's be real. Every single one of you know that I'm really only here for the dressing.
It's been kind of a more chill day.
It's been a lazy Sunday, which is
good. I mean, you got a lot done around here, and then I was with the girls doing all the festivities at my sister's, which was so much fun, by the way, and all their little gingerbread. That's still in the car. We need to grab it.
Okay,
You haven't seen Gigi's little gingerbread house. I'll
Can't
show
wait
you a
to see
picture.
it.
Very cute. It was interesting, though, because I saw her putting, like, coconut and stuff on it, and then she was like, okay, can I eat it? And I was like, go for it, girl.
Yeah,
Let's
go
see what
ahead.
happens. I think she was grabbing just, like, the gumdrops and,
Of course,
those kinds of things, but... Very cute, but it was cute because even the older kids were
getting into it and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at making gingerbread houses. I've done it twice, maybe.
And I've tried earnestly. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, okay, certainly. And what is it about? Yeah, I am not getting any good either. Even getting the good candies. Remember that year we had people over and we had like a contest and
we did a whole big
ours
thing.
was not
bad.
great, and we were trying our best.
Yeah, and it was sad.
It was actually just kind of sad. We might have vlogged that. That might have been.
That was last year, 2 years ago. I think we showed, whatever year it was, we showed all the end results, and ours was by far the worst.
Made all the sadder that we actually tried.
Yeah. I was going to quickly tell the games that we played last night. So all the games had a Christmas theme kind of throughout, or a holiday theme.
Yeah.
And so, like I said, it was 10 different games, so I'll just take like 90 seconds here and go through them. So the first one was charades, pretty easy. I just had all these different clues in a hat, and all the different clues were Christmas movie titles. So
a lot of you, I was like, why are we sharing these games? I'm like, oh yeah, because these would be great to play. And actually, Tyler, some of these would be fun to play with family too.
That's true. Well, and a lot of people asked, like, or they said, I have a holiday party coming up. Like, this is, something that I'd be...
Ideas.
Yeah.
But just with family, if you... Okay, real fast before we get into this.
Yeah.
One thing we've been realizing is at family get-togethers, you go through the pleasantries and then you eat the food. And we were talking about a few days ago about how you like to poke and prod and do more than surface level conversations.
Yeah.
But the next step, I feel like playing games with family is so fun. And especially if it's a larger group, even if it's a smaller group, you have to like be intentional with it or else it just doesn't happen. And I feel like that would be fun. Like, I think we're in charge of games for your side of the family.
It's nice to have something to do versus just everyone kind of sitting around and, know.
And if people don't want to play, they don't have to.
For a couple of years, that kind of, we realized that we would get together with family and then we just kind of do nothing. And it's been a lot more fun having games
It's been
or
a lot
some
more
sort
fun.
of activities to do.
Yeah.
But a lot of people said, we were talking in our thing yesterday about all our holiday prep, like, oh, these are great ideas for, I have a holiday party coming up. And so anyway, that's why I was going to quickly go through these. So the first one was charades, but it was all, like I said, everyone knew all the movies, but I was like, I don't know how some people are, like, how are you going to act out Fred Claus? Like, that's going to be... But everyone figured out a way.
That's the funniest example by far.
Do you hear what I hear? So we had 2 teams, by the way. We were playing boys versus girls, and there was 5 people on each team. And so this is one of the ones where people would come up, like one person from each team, and I had to put their hands behind their back, and I had a little bell, and they had to ring in, and whoever knew the song first, again, all Christmas songs, is what we did. And the first person to be able to name the song got the point, and they got an extra point if they could name who was singing it. We did a musical...
And you played the actual song.
Yeah. So I would just I had a little speaker and I played the song in the first one to be able to identify it. But they dinged in and that was kind of fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
We did musical chairs, which was actually super duper
So
fun.
fun.
People were really competitive.
Fun. I know.
And I was like, I kind of thought that'd be kind of a throwaway game, but people got into musical chairs.
Yeah, if you were like, let's do another round, we'd all be like, okay. Okay, Game Master, whatever you say.
So this one I called Do You See What I See? And what I did was I had 2 poster boards up, and I showed both contestants, again, one person from each team, the same clue, and then I gave them 60 seconds to draw the clue and get their team to guess it, but they were drawing blindfolded.
It was very funny, and the guesses were rolling in. They, what were the clue? Just
Rudolph,
Christmas
Garland,
themed.
Charlie Brown, Santa
Okay, the
Sleigh.
hardest one, Red Ryder BB gun, was one I had to draw.
Yeah. And again, you can be as,
Knit, cap, and gloves?
We
That
didn't,
is so...
That was an extra one. We didn't end up doing that one. But,
Okay.
But what's so funny, some of these I thought were going to be really hard. Rudolph, somebody guessed in 4 seconds. I'm like, how? And looking at the drawing, I don't know how they got there, but they got there. Again, there were some games that I thought would be really, like this one, every, 15 seconds. Everybody got whatever the clue was within 15 or 20 seconds. I thought it'd be way harder, but they did really well. Then we did what I called Black Friday shopping. And so I said there was one thing. So again, one person from each team. I had them sit right next to each other so that no one had an advantage. And I said I would just say a random thing in the house, and whoever could run and get it and bring it back the fastest won.
But it was smart because I was like, well, how are people going to know this isn't their house? But it was all stuff that, the first one was find something red.
Yeah, something red.
A
coaster. A pillow that isn't white, a kitchen utensil, your own left shoe. That was my favorite one.
That one was good.
Everyone comes in and takes their shoes off, so they had to
Yeah.
run up and get their shoes. Then we did the whisper challenge. I think only 2 people got this right. I'd play really loud music in noise canceling headphones, and then their team would try and mouth whatever the phrase was. I think I made the phrases a little too hard. They were phrases.
This was definitely the hardest game.
They were all phrases from Christmas movies, famous ones, seeing isn't believing, believing is seeing. The Grinch's heart grew 3 sizes that day. They were all famous Christmas quotes.
But they were just long. I would say if you do it, do maybe Rudolph. No, even Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is long.
They're all, but I think I only gave you 60 seconds. I think I would have given you 90 seconds, give you a little bit more time.
You should type that in so if we ever do this again, we know we need more time on that. There was another one we played that we needed more time.
Yeah. Then we did the cracker face challenge where people would lay back and we put a Ritz cracker on their forehead.
Here, let's do it right now. Hold on. I never got it in my mouth and I want to do it.
Okay.
Keep talking.
People do it with Oreos. I thought about doing it with the Thin Mints that we make, but I thought the chocolate might melt on people's faces. But I was amazed. See, I didn't actually do this game because
you didn't get to.
I was
Okay.
hosting.
I was not good at this.
So you can't.
Pinocchio said yes.
You're not supposed to lift your head up, and you're supposed to literally just hold it from your.
Yeah.
These are the whole wheat ones.
Yeah, because we gotta go through them,
Okay, so you're supposed to do it, and then you can only move your face. I don't know if they can even see us here.
Can you?
Okay. Ready?
Oh yeah.
Go. Ah! And we said if it falls off, you get.
Oh, so close.
If it falls off, you get to reset. So it wasn't a time thing, just whoever did it first. Ah! My face isn't sticky enough.
I powdered too much. Oh no. Okay. No! Tyler, when you watch that replay, you're gonna die. It was in my mouth. Okay.
What are we doing wrong? People did this
You know,
much
some
better.
people got this so easily. I kept dying because one of our friends, it would land, I'm just going to show, and it would continually go like this, and you just see her going, and it was so, it happened like 7 times in a row. Okay.
You gotta pick a side and stick.
Ah!
Okay, just. I was like, this is my favorite game. I don't know if you can
No
see
wonder
that.
he was lingering around downstairs. Crackers were flying. All right, we'll keep. One of us has to win.
Oh my gosh. Pinocchio,
Okay.
stay back.
It's like,
Okay.
no way, man.
This is taking so long. Everyone did it
you, Oreo,
yesterday in like
it's stuck on my
30,
eyelashes.
30 seconds.
It's stuck on my. It's above it, and I can't get it past.
Ah, no, it's right
Okay,
there.
okay. I'm getting. Okay. Okay. So sad. Okay. Okay. Now,
I think it hits my beard and it slips off. Ah! Every time it gets to here and then it just slips off. I don't have any. Not enough surface area. It's all on bristles and it just. I need more cheek skin.
we cannot do this. This is so hard.
Ah! Something
Stuck
right
on my
there.
eyelash. Okay. I'm using my eyelashes to my advantage, I think. Okay.
Ah!
I need some gravity, but
I can't do it.
Did
I
you
literally-
see me use my eyelashes to push?
It gets to my beard and then it just slips off.
Okay,
I can't
hold on.
do it. Oh. You were so close. Oh, that's
We
disappointing.
might just have to call it. Pinocchio said, "Excuse."
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, anyway, that went.
So that was very fun. You can do it anytime you want.
And again, there was no time limit on that one. Just
It just all giggles.
And yeah, like I said, a lot of people do it with Oreos and stuff too.
I really do think Oreos are easier. There's something about how they're just a little bit heavier and a little bit thicker that you can like.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But it would
we
get-
should play that with family.
Yeah. Yes. Then we did In Other Words, which I was not so sure about this game, but one person told me this was the favorite game that we played. So I had I had it on a note card, and it was a famous Christmas quote of some kind. So like the first one was, "The best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear." And I wrote it down, and again, one person from each team would come up, and I showed them both the clue, and they had to, so it was called In Other Words. So you couldn't, kind of like Taboo, you couldn't say any of these words, but you had to come up with a similar phrase.
Almost a
You couldn't just
synonymous
say-
phrase. You couldn't just, like in Taboo, you can say anything but the word.
It's the phrase that Buddy the Elf says.
Yeah, you can't say that.
Yeah.
So, for example, Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Someone said, Happy Holidays, stinky dog.
Yeah,
Something like that.
Yeah, whatever it was.
Stinky species, yeah.
And so they could say something along those lines and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But then whoever dinged in first had like 5 seconds to start talking, so you couldn't just ding in.
Mm-hmm.
You actually had to have a phrase in mind to be able to tell your team. And then if your team didn't get it, the other team had a chance to steal. And then each one of these, by the way, the first game started out with like 1 point per correct answer, then it was 2, then we went up to 5, and then our final thing.
The ladies roasted
Oh my
them.
gosh, you guys killed us
like,
so much. Or what? Not us. I was
Yeah,
on
you
the
were
team.
game
but,
master.
How do you do? I printed out the list of a bunch of Christmas songs, and you had to sing to your team. You had like 30 seconds, but again, I would say 60 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So 60 seconds to only using doo-doos, sing the songs and see, get your team to guess as many as you could.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went through until all the things in the hat were gone. And then the last one was the whipped cream. I said, walking into whipped cream wonderland, where you put whipped cream on your hand and you have to hit it, and it in theory shoots up.
Should you
and
insert
catches
the
it.
footage of you and I trying this? We have
Maybe.
video of both.
Yeah.
If we decide to, we'll put it in now.
Okay.
Nervous.
Yeah, I just
He sprayed it on really
That's
well.
what you said.
He made his own.
No, it's true. Who knows? Who knows?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
You almost like really hit your face.
But some people, like our friend Glenn, he was like, I can do it. We were like, okay. He went, caught it right in his mouth.
Straight into the
Never
mouth.
tried it before. He just had such confidence.
And he did?
We're
We're 30 seconds in. I don't know.
it was we were dying laughing because some people.
But you said your brother Jason like did it. I didn't see this. The one time I went to the bathroom and no one filmed it. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Apparently, he hit it up and it was just like mid-air and he just went...
No, well, kind of. Jason's was like right into his mouth. Like he kind of got like
it was described to me by two other people that it went into the air and maybe it was as it came down he just went...
Oh, I didn't see that.
Like caught it
but then
horizontally.
So Glenn, he was the first one. He went and his was like had a ton of air, so he had time to like catch it. Mm-hmm. Then other people like couldn't even get it off their hand, and like
it was so fun.
One of our friends kept doing it over and over again. Oh my gosh,
so funny.
Everyone's was so different, and you're like trying to catch it. Some people got it on their face. It was hysterical.
It really was.
Anyway, so that was our game night. And
that was a pretty solid list. So yeah, like I said, I think we're in charge of games for your family's Christmas. Yeah. I think we just bring all these games.
I've got all the materials.
I can help you lead since I already know all the... Well, I mean, we can switch up the answers. But
yeah. But it was so fun. And like I said, I enjoyed hosting the night. And that was so much fun. A little bit of everything.
And there's always like those Christmas challenges of like the unwrapping the thingy. There's so many out there. But I like games like this too because, you know, it's just fun. And when it's in a team setting, I feel like a lot of times more people are apt to play that maybe wouldn't necessarily want to if they are just on a team.
Yeah. Because you can kind of...
And some of it would be more individually, but you know what I mean.
So anyway, like I said, pretty lazy Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we ended up, by the way, once I got back with the girls, Lissy took a nap, and then we watched Zootopia.
That's right.
Gigi and I, and you, we were all three in here, weren't we? You edited Vlogmas during part of it, but... Yeah, it was really good. I realized I've never actually seen that movie. I've seen the first 30 minutes like 5 times. Yeah. But actually seeing the rest, I was like, dang.
It's a good movie.
It's a really good movie, so.
Yeah, and then we might have Zootopia Land someday. Who knows? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this lazy Sunday of a vlog, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye, guys.